welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna, and if you are new here, then don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos every single week on various things, and I'm always taking requests. So if you want to see something specific, then leave a comment down below. And as always, if you'd like to follow me on all my social media, and that is right here down below. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am trying a new product. I'm trying the new Marc Jacobs concealer. I just want to preface this video by saying that this was sent to me. This video is not sponsored, but I signed up for this app called INFLUENSTER. This is what it looks like. Anybody can sign up for it. It's just based on the amount of followers you have and following that you have. So anyone can join it. You don't have to be any special thing or person or anything. Basically, it's just a way for companies to send out sample sizes or full product sizes of their products and have consumers or users just test them out to see if there's anything that they could improve upon before they actually release them out into the world, these products, and just see if they're what people like about them, what people don't like about them, and it's just a way to get the consumer's opinion. So I think it's actually a really great idea, and as somebody who's in marketing, I totally understand the idea behind it, and honestly it's great because I can get sent a bunch of different products and I can try them out before they're out, and I get to keep them, they're all mine, and all I have to do is post about them and or write a review, stuff like that. So I figured I'd make a video today about it and just share with you guys the new product that I was sent. Again, not sponsored, you can sign up for it, but I'm just going to show you what it's like, and if INFLUENSTER wants to sponsor me for any reason, which I don't know what else they could do for me considering they already send me products, but if they want to sponsor me, then go right ahead. Let me know. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a like no makeup look. I'm not really like feeling putting on a ton of makeup. I've had makeup on for the last couple of days and I'm kind of over it. So I'm gonna show you what the box looks like. So this is what I was sent. It's the Marc Jacobs Beauty, and then it says INFLUENSTER on the side. It came in a other box that was addressed to me, of course, but this was inside the box. So this is what it looks like. I did open it the other day, but I actually don't remember what. Like, I don't think I actually saw the product because I was like, wait, I want to do a video about this. So that's it, just a black box. I got a bigger box the last time I did this, and I got a couple of different products, but I didn't love the products. They weren't really like tailored towards things that I particularly use, so I didn't really care for that one. But this one is a concealer, and you guys know I love concealers considering I have such weird skin. So I'm opening her up. So let's see. First thing it says is, oh, it's a picture of Arena Shake. Debuts Accomplice Concealer and Touch-Up Stick in medium 33. That's another thing I'm actually a little bit confused about. I don't know how they know what my shade was gonna be. On INFLUENSTER, I do have like my skin, like I put information about my skin type, and like what my sort of basic shade is. I think I just said like I was medium, so I have no idea how they chose a good color for me, but we will find out. So introducing the Accomplice Concealer and Touch-Up Stick. So I think they're the same. Yeah, it's a concealer and a touch-up stick. So essentially it can be used as like to touch up your foundation or as a concealer. So congratulations, you've been selected to experience the Accomplice Concealer from Marc Jacobs Beauty. Check out the Vox Box, which is what this is called. It's called a Vox Box. Share your review on Sephora and post about it. I did receive this complimentary gift from Marc Jacobs Beauty as part of INFLUENSTER. I just want to be clear on that. They want to make sure that you actually promote that and say that it was complimentary. Okay, so they have a couple of shades here. Let's see, it doesn't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like they have 17 shades. Finally, a stick concealer that's both creamy and full coverage. Glide on in the morning to get away with last night's indiscretions, then keep it in your pocket or purse to touch up on the go. It layers beautifully over makeup with a seamless skin-like finish. Ooh, I'm very excited to try this. You know, it claims that there's oh my god, I can't speak. Creamy perfection, all day coverage, anytime and anywhere. So they are claiming a lot of things here, but I'm excited to try it. So I think that's it. Yeah, some tissue paper, and then here is the product. I have yet to open the product. I don't even know what shade is. So let's see. I got shade medium 30, which looks like should be okay for me based on this chart that they sent me. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the first medium shade. So I guess we'll try it, and this is good. I'm glad it's a little bit darker because I am a little bit tan from being on vacation last week. So let's see, Marc Jacobs Accomplice. Cool packaging. I like the white and black. Very simple. Let's open her up. Oh, not from that side apparently. So the box pretty much says the same thing that was in that pamphlet here. I just threw the box out. I don't need it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It actually looks like a lipstick, but it just says Marc Jacobs, medium 30, Accomplice Concealer. See? Ah, okay. Oh, wow. It's much smaller than I thought. Okay. So it's a really small stick. That's it. Like, this is just the holder, and then it comes out of this thing. Let's see how much product we actually get out of it. Oh, wow. Okay. So you get a decent amount of product out of it. That's as far as it goes. It actually just stops. So, as you can see, decent amount for just like a concealer, but I wonder if this is technically more or less than an actual liquid concealer, because as you guys know, I love my liquid concealers. So let's see what this says. I don't know, it's not labeled on here how much this actually is, so that's a little alarming. I don't know. It doesn't say how much you actually get. I think I'd have to probably look it up. But, I mean, it says Poids net 5 grams, whatever that means, and net weight 0.17 ounces. So, yeah. Okay, let's try her out. I hope this matches somewhat. We'll see. Here we go. My battery's gonna die, so if it dies, I'm so sorry. Alright, so I am just gonna, well, if you can look at my skin's doing pretty well right now. I am happy with how it looks, so let's just go in. Okay. This is my mirror that I'm holding, by the way. It's going on smooth. I don't want to press too hard because I'm afraid I'm gonna, like, break it or something. But I'm just gonna put it over the spots that, like, I need to cover. Right now, the shade looks a little dark for me. I'm a little shook and a little scared about it. Sister shook, is that what James Charles says? Looks a little orangey for me, or a little too, like, rosy, peachy. Fun fact, I have weird undertones. Nothing matches my skin ever. It's so annoying. So I kind of just put it in the spots that I really needed it. It goes on smooth. I think because I'm not really, like, doing it in one glide, it's a little weird. I'm, like, afraid to break it, but I mean, it goes on really creamy, like it says. Hopefully I didn't use too much, so we'll see. I'm just gonna blend it in with my beauty blender and see how she blends in, see how she covers. Yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, matches my forehead so far. Happy with that. It's blending really easily. That didn't really take much effort at all. Honestly, if this becomes like something where I can just use to like put on a little bit of concealer and just like touch up throughout the day, that will be something that I am happy with. That'll be a product that I would definitely use. Blend it out really nicely. This does look like this is gonna be my perfect shade. So thank you, Influenster and Marc Jacobs, for guessing the correct shade. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't say you were pretty far off. Okay. Blending my chin. I mean, it is providing pretty good coverage, I would say. Is it good as Tarte Shape Tape? Probably not. I don't think any concealer out there will be better than Tarte Shape Tape. I've done a couple reviews on different concealers on this channel that I will put in a card or link down below, where they certainly come close. The Infallible concealer by L'Oreal, which was just released, is a very, very close second to Tarte, but I wouldn't say it's exactly the same coverage that that one provides, that Shape Tape provides. I don't know, there's some real strong competition in the concealer world, but Tarte Shape Tape just rules it, you know? Okay, so I think I blended in my first layer. I want to get a little bit closer so you guys can see. Looking at my face in the mirror, it did a good job on my forehead, but at the same time I didn't really have much on my forehead. It certainly does look skin-like, as it claims. I definitely don't think it looks like I'm wearing a lot of makeup or makeup at all. As for the coverage, I wouldn't say it provided full coverage as it claims, but I am gonna go in with another layer and just see. I usually do 2 layers with my concealer, just how I usually do it, because I know that a lot of them are buildable. I think this is also buildable. I don't know if it says that though. Just oh yeah, it is, because you can use it as a touch-up. So it says you can use it on top of other makeup, so why wouldn't you be able to use it on top of itself, you know? So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. It's so weird, it looks like a lipstick, and I'm like, every time I open it, I like feel like I'm gonna do that, but it's not. All right, so I'm just gonna put it on the spots that need a little bit more coverage and see how it does. Okay, my battery died. What's new? So I was in the middle of putting on my second layer. So far I've done that. I haven't blended it out yet. So I'm gonna start blending it out just to see if it's buildable, see if it really does provide the full coverage that it claims once it's on a second layer, which I'm okay with. Like, you know what I mean? I'm okay if I have to apply a double layer for it to be that little thing to be full coverage on all the dark spots and acne I have. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, my concealer is probably the most important part of my routine. considering it takes me like, or it's one of the longest parts of my routine. And with somebody who does have so many imperfections, I'm okay if it takes me like an extra couple minutes. You know what I mean? As long as it hides my crap. Let me tell you, I am amazed at the fact that Marc Jacobs and/or Influenster has guessed my correct shade, because it is matching me pretty perfectly, right? Like, I wouldn't say it's too light, it's too dark. I'm not sitting in direct sunlight, so it might be like a little off, but as far as I can see, it looks pretty on point to my actual skin tone. All right. Okay, so I would say it provides medium to full coverage. I don't know if I would say full coverage. To me, full coverage means my shit has disappeared. You cannot see any inch of pimples or scars, or, you know what I mean? Like, the redness, the darkness is all gone. That's what full coverage means to me, that like, it's almost like you never had those things. That's how I imagine it to be, and I think Tarte Shape Tape does a really good job of that after you apply it. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer and just show you guys what it does look like on my face so you can see what it covered and what it didn't. Okay, so as you can see, here, I'm gonna get my camera to focus. Here, I have a lot of acne scars and a lot of dark spots and a lot of just like healing going on. It didn't really cover it. I mean, it did, but not to the point where I can say it's full coverage. You know what I mean? Like, I can still see the dark stuff popping out. I want to be able to like conceal that. That's what a concealer does. You know what I mean? I had a pimple up here, which it looks like it pretty much took, and I had a lot of scarring like more up here, and that took that away right away, which is awesome. I had some scarring down here. I have some pimples down here. It did a really good job of covering this side where I have a lot of scarring. More recently, it's starting to fade, but still pretty prevalent. And then my forehead was pretty good. I don't really have much going on my forehead as of now. Couldn't say the same 2 weeks ago, but right now it's okay. So I'm gonna see if I can try to cover that section one more time. Let's see if it's possible. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm gonna apply one more layer and then see how it goes. The problem with doing this, I feel like I'm using a lot. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's in a stick, I do feel like I've used a lot already, only for one day. It's also like a lipstick where if you apply to one side, obviously it gets lower on one side than the other. So you want to be careful about like evenly distributing which side you use to apply. One more time. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. It's a little bit better now. By the way, I did wet my beauty blender before this, just so everyone knows. I do not use brushes. I just like my beauty blender so much. I would say it's also like a little bit of a dewy finish, maybe. I wouldn't say it's completely matte. I feel like I am a little shiny, which is okay because I feel like I look like I'm glowing. And I don't mind that every so often. I just don't want it to look like I'm oily, because I am a really oily skinned person. My face gets so oily throughout the day and I can't stand it. Alright, so now I feel like the coverage is a lot better. So there you go. I had to apply it 3 different times. Maybe it'll get better as I use it. Sometimes the first use is kind of a little weird. You're just first getting used to a product. So maybe with the next couple of days of uses, I will get better, and I will put a little statement here, or put a little statement at the end of the video with, as I use it the next couple of days, letting you know like if I like it more, if I like it less, whatever it is. Now I'm just gonna go and apply the rest of my makeup today. Again, I'm doing like a no makeup look. I'm really not into it today. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of powder to set the concealer. I'm gonna do the slightest bit of mascara and a little bit of highlighter, and then call it a day. I am just gonna speed this up because I am not using anything different than I normally do. Pretty much the same products, I'm just using a lot less than I do every day. So here we go. My eyebrows are acting up. Alright, so that's done. So like I said, I just put on a little bit of concealer, powder, some mascara, and some highlighter. Just finished look. Nothing real special. Again, no makeup look. Really trying to go cash today. I just didn't want to put on a ton. So my final diagnosis, that's not the word. My final thoughts, I guess, on the Marc Jacobs Accomplice concealer is I do like it. I think it's perfect for this kind of day or this kind of look, the no makeup look. You just want to throw a little bit on, throw on some powder and run out the door. Then you're good to go. I think it's perfect for that. As for touch-ups, I don't know. I'll have to try it over the next couple of days on top of like my Fenty foundation, which I wear most days, and just see like how it does with touching things up. If that's the case, then it'll be great to just throw it in my bag or my pocketbook and just take it around day to day and use it whenever I need to touch up my makeup. But aside from that, oh, sorry about the lighting. It's got real dark. I do think it provides a decent amount of coverage. I do. I think it's really good for days like this. I'm really happy with it. It's a Marc Jacobs product, so I don't expect it to be not good. I expect it to be a good product because of the name and the high-end products that they do produce. So I am overall really happy with it. I'm gonna give you guys updates sort of throughout the day. I'll try to do as many oh my gosh. I'll try to do as many as I can so that I can let you guys know like how it's wearing throughout the day. Does it make me really oily? Does it make my skin dry? Does it still provide full coverage throughout the day? Because I think it does say it is all day coverage, which would mean that it's long wear. It doesn't say specifically how many hours, so I think that's interesting, but we'll see. Alright, so I'll see you guys a little bit later and let you know how it's doing. Hi guys, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I put this makeup on at about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and as you can see, it has obviously stayed on. It hasn't made me greasy, it hasn't made me dry or anything like that. I can tell that there's a little bit of creasing going on here. Maybe I just didn't put enough powder, but because I did powder it, I feel like 2 hours later it shouldn't be creasing that fast. So I don't know, I was looking in the mirror before and that was really all I noticed. Everything else seems pretty good. The coverage is still really good. I feel like this is better so you guys can actually see where I covered, like down here and over here. Peeking through a little bit, but not a lot, and this is perfect for me to just like go out and run errands. And so right now I'm still really liking it. I still think my Tarte Shape Tape will always be in first place with the coverage, but if I ever need to go out real quick, I can just throw on this Marc Jacobs concealer, touch up, and run out the door, which I really, really like. So I'll update you guys a little bit later and see how it's doing a couple hours more after I put it on. What's up guys, this is my last update. Hair's in a bun, I'm just chilling. I'm not sure. I did not contact you, Alexa. Stop. I am really loving this concealer. I think it still is providing me with good coverage. It hasn't really made me oily. I do find that when I touch my face, a lot of it comes off, which I really don't like, and since I said it, that shouldn't be happening. But aside from that, I'm really, really liking it. Definitely gonna continue to use it for the next few days, see if I like it even more, but as of right now, I'm really happy with it. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any video recommendations or anything you want to see, then leave a comment down below. And I think that's pretty much it for today. So I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye!